Hi there. Thank you so much again for joining me for another work together. I'm really honored to have this time with you. Let me explain how it works. So what we do is we work in 2 segments of 25 minutes with a 5-minute break in between. And before we get started, I would love for you to visualize what you want to get done. Feel it. Feel how you feel the feelings. Just really get into the mood of what you're going to feel when you have this finished, or when you're in the process of doing it, if it's a more process oriented rather than goal oriented project like mine. So I'm going to be painting. I'm trying something totally new. I'm not using color. I'm not working on panel like I normally do. I'm just going to kind of go for it, just work abstractly, try out a bunch of shapes. It might not look like anything, so don't judge, please. I'm taking a big risk by doing this whole new thing in front of you guys. Anyway, so yeah, the joy is in the journey. I always say that, and I know it sounds a little bit corny, but for me it's about the process. So I'm just going to try and let go and have a lot of fun here and not worry about what it looks like. And so let's get started. Let me know in the comments section what you're working on, and if you're gonna stay for the whole time, or if you've only got a little bit of time, that's fine, doesn't matter. Just make a commitment, how long you're gonna stay, what you're gonna work on. And I always love hearing where in the world you're from, where you're joining us from. And I think it's nice for everyone else to get to know each other in that comment section. So that's a really important part of this interaction. We're here to support each other, and we're here to help each other get going on things and feel a sense of camaraderie and companionship. So thanks again for joining. Let's get started. I'm gonna have a timer here on my table. I'm gonna move our camera over and tilt it down to my work table so you can see. Voila. So I got all my stuff. And here goes our timer. Have fun. Turn on some music, whatever makes you happy. I can't play music, sadly, because it's like a copyright situation here on YouTube. So. Oh, by the way, those of you who are used to seeing my normal studio, I am on an artist residency this week in Northern California. I'm in the country. I'm looking out on these beautiful horses grazing in the field. It's really lovely. It's warm. There's just a soft breeze here. And yeah, there's a few other artists working here with me. We're doing social distancing, so we're all just having our own separate places to where we sleep and work. So I'm in what's called the writer's cabin, and it's maybe about 6 feet by 12 or something, give or take. It's got windows all around. It's just beautiful. It's so lovely here. I'm really feeling very blessed and fortunate to be here this week. I love the country and I live in the city, and so this is just a real treat for me to get away from the city for a little while. Am I going to be blocking this? I just didn't even take into account. This is hard. Okay, so I'm just this is nothing, but I'm trying to see if I'm blocking the camera by the way I set it up. I'm not sure if this is ideal, but whatever. And I'm just working on Bristol paper that's unprimed with acrylic paint. I think I'm going to leave that one for now and let that dry. got a new brush. It's a Princeton Neptune size 20 round. Ooh, look at that. Fun, huh? Hey, by the way, if you're just watching this, actually that's not the point of this video. This video is you get your stuff out and do your project. It's not a watch me paint situation. This isn't very interesting probably to anyone but me. I'm just going for it and doing quick compositional studies and drawing out brushstrokes and textures and leaving color out and only working with value. Anyway, so go get something. Work with us. Not for watching, it's for working together. Wow. I'm running out of drying space. I gotta move these so I can fit more things here. I'm over here opening up another type of paper. I ordered a few different types of paper that I hadn't worked with before for this residency and had them shipped here. And I can't even remember. I had the Legion something. And then I had some Strathmore Bristol paper. It's just like fairly inexpensive paper that I can just use for these really quick studies and just trying a bunch of stuff out. So what's in here? I don't remember. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, this is the Gator board. So not everything has arrived from my order. This is a board I purchased because I wasn't sure if I'd need something to work on or something to attach things to. So that's some inexpensive Gator board. Oh, here's more stuff. Okay, here's some paper. I forgot what paper this was. It is Canson mixed media paper. 140 pound, 300 GSM. Grams per square meter or something, is that what that is? And I got this portfolio to carry everything home in because last time I had this really makeshift portfolio that I made out of like scrap cardboard, but it wasn't really archival. And a lot of times when I'm taking work to the photographer, I don't have something to carry it in, so I realized. So I bought this Alvin mesh bag. So I'm excited about that. I always save these plastic bags because you never know when you're going to want to like put your drawings back in them, right? I don't like wasting stuff, especially plastic. You might know that from watching me. If you've watched me before, All right, that's our timer. How did you do? Tell me what you got done. Write in the comments how it went for you the first. Okay, well, we gotta turn it off. Boom. Okay, so we'll set our break timer. It's about 5 minutes. So yeah, I really want to know, how did it go for you? Write in the comments below how your first segment went, if you got distracted, if you enjoyed your time, if you felt bored, what do you want to change? What do you want to do for the next segment? How do you want to do it differently? Do you need some support? Just reach out. That's what this community is for here on YouTube. So yeah, it was a little stressful, I have to say, videotaping myself doing this, because it reminds me of when I was very first out of school, and I can't remember what gave me the idea to do this, but I needed to make a shift in my work, and I was feeling maybe just sort of stagnant in what I was doing, and I don't know, I can't remember now, it's been so long. But anyway, so I got this wacky idea because I was teaching art to kids and adults at the time, and so from the kids I had tempera paint, and I had some just like even less expensive than the paper. And I just went for it one day. I might have just turned on music and I just kind of like painted. And they were like super embarrassing. Just nothing I would want to show anyone ever. But what it did is it loosened something up inside me and it freed me. It was really an essential exercise. And I started teaching different exercises and things like that. I had this intuitive painting class where we would meditate, and then we listen to music, and I give different exercises sort of in prompts for painting. And anyway, so this felt a little like that. I don't know. Anyway, they're just beginnings. I mean, if you look at my paintings on my website, a lot of those, the ground will start with this really just kind of open play thing where I just kind of go for it. And it's so fun, especially with the color. I'm taking color out of it because I want to think more about composition and structure and open up to new shapes and ideas. And when I say open up, because not coming from this intellectual idea of I'm going to put triangles in my paintings or whatever, but just by really centering myself and just letting it flow, letting the creativity flow, then ideas come, and I can't censor it. Anyway, so that's what you're watching. Again, this isn't meant for watching. I know there's probably some people who are just watching. Whatever, you can do it however you want, but the whole purpose of this, I sometimes get questions in the comments. The purpose, it's in the title, work together. So we work together. It's not me working and you watching. This is your time to commit to doing something. And it sometimes helps just having a weekly appointment or someone alongside you. I mean, you know, people study together, people work in groups. It's just, you know, making art can sometimes be a very isolating exercise, and sometimes that's great for us, and other times we just need a little company. So that's what this is about. This is to give you company. And many times I've done sort of more admin stuff because I don't really need help when I'm painting. I can get into it and I make time for it. It's more natural for me. But there's a lot of parts of being an artist that I have to deal with, you know, organizing images, applying for things, updating my website, sending out emails, following up with contacts, requests, inventory, the list goes on, you know, bills, insurance, everything. There's just a number of administrative tasks that must be done as part of being a professional artist. So yeah, bookkeeping, sales tax, that's the stuff I'm less likely to do. And so I like this work together because when I commit and I sit down with you guys, I will get a task done that I might have put off for another day or another week or another month if I didn't have this commitment. So that's why I created this for you guys. And I know I really enjoy getting to know you and those of you who comment and who are here live every week. I love that. It's been really, really nice for me. And those of you watching on the replay, it's the same thing. I feel connected to you. I appreciate you, and I'm glad you're here. Oh, our break is up. On that note, I'm going to get back to it, and you are too, I hope. So let us know, again, where you're from, what you're working on, and do you need help with anything? You know, people are really great in this community, and there are people here to help you out. So if you have a question, need some inspiration, need some ideas, something technical, something creativity-wise, whatever, put it in there. Okay, so our second segment, voila, go for it. I'll leave this. I'm just looking at my art. I don't know if I should show you looking at my art, but I'm looking at my art. I will definitely be working over some of these and building stuff up, but they're still wet, so I'll have to wait till later, till they're dry to do that. I'm finding I'm liking these kind of minimal, simple, gestural compositions. So that's why they're going so fast. this one because it's so watery. I have to let that sit. Okay. I'm kind of run out of space here. Just do a little cleaning up meanwhile. Get this back in. So since I don't have water, which is kind of what I'm used to because my studio at home doesn't have running water in it either, so I've got buckets of water I brought out here, and then I have a waste bucket down there that I'm going to use. So.
Oh, shoot.
by the way, this isn't the most ideal way to get all the paint out of your brushes because you gotta, they have to be rinsed more, but I'm just keep doing more rinses, but it's good at least every once in a while to do more of a sink rinse with more fresh water, but this is doing pretty good. Leave these to dry flat. If you've watched my brush cleaning video, you might know that you need to dry them flat so that the water doesn't collect in the ferrule and loosen the glue on the brushes. This part here. Going off some of that water so they dry faster. Onto these fresh. Actually, maybe I'll put them over here. Okay. I have a little more time, so I'm going to do some writing because I usually don't do that, and it's a good thing to do for reflection on what I did today. Four minutes left. That's too wet to put that there. Maybe there. Can you see it? Yeah. almost done here. Okay, that's our time. So, I hope this was a good work session for you. Let us know how you did and what you got done. And we'll be doing another one next. Let's see, I'm gonna need to switch these to every other week. So the next one will be Tuesday, July 7 at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. So I hope you can join me then. Thanks again for being here and have a creative week.